Skeptic Friends.
The Queen City's new morning show.
It's Miguel and Holly on Hits 96.1.
Good Wednesday morning. It is June 12th, year of our Lord, 2024. My name is Miguel Fuller.
I'm Holly O'Connor.
And I'm producer Kelvin Live.
And we are live on the Miguel and Holly and the Hits 961 Facebook page. If you want to hop on, say hello, good morning. Let us know how you're doing. Holly, how was your day yesterday?
You know, it was a little rough. I feel like it was a little hectic. I feel like I had to have one of those conversations with my fiance where like I have been letting stuff build up for a while. And then ultimately it all just pops out. And I sound crazy when this happens. So they're like, and then this, and then like that. Overall, though, probably good that happened. So, it was a little hectic. Better day today.
It's good. Sometimes you got to get that stuff out because it starts to build and build and build. And if you don't,
about it, I feel like I come back here like every 6 months, and I'm like, well, I'm trying, but like free time. So anyway, working on it.
Producer Calvin, how was your day yesterday?
It was busy. Went to Atrium to do some medical stuff for my fiance, getting that out of the way. And then I even got to visit Levine's Children's Hospital because it was just the building right next door.
Oh, yeah.
And they immediately told me to get on their segment that they were live on, which, is Radio 101. Don't bother people when they're live. And I feel like one of their questions was like, oh, who would win American Idol? Selena Gomez or Demi Lovato? And in my mind, I wanted to be like shady and like talk, but then I remembered this is being broadcasted to children. So I kept it very PG.
Yeah, so if you don't know, at Levine Children's Hospital, we do our radiothon every year.
Yes.
And they have the Seacrest Studios, which is really cool. So the kids there get to go down and play DJ and they play music.
And those studios broadcast out to all of the hospital rooms.
To every room that the kids are in. So even when we're there doing our radiothon for 2 days, we have to be careful about what we say because it's going to the kids' rooms and the music that we play on the radio station. So I can see them being like, Kelvin, Mr. Kelvin, please stop it. Yesterday, I went down this whole wormhole. You've probably heard about this documentary on Netflix. It's Dancing for the Devil, the 7M TikTok cult.
Yes. Yeah, I don't understand what it's about, and I have not cared to do the research.
It is super fascinating. It's about these dancers who just people like we've seen on Beyonce's Renaissance tour last year here in Charlotte. Backup dancers, people who basically came up through social media dancing, and then they were all like looking for a manager. And this guy who has this religious cult basically was like, come join my church and I can also be your manager, and was like taking all of their money, but they were 18, 19, 20, just wanted to be famous. Right. And this guy's promising fame and fortune and God. And you mix all of that together. And then there's a woman who's still actively in it. But on social media, everything looks fine. But then her family's on this documentary. And then I was on these people's TikToks yesterday, like trying to like get little clues, and on their Instagrams. It is super fascinating. So it's called Dancing for the Devil, the 7M TikTok cult. Super fascinating, but it's still actually ongoing right now as we speak.
Oh, I feel like if someone's promising you something about church and management, that's not that they are silly for thinking, like obviously at that age, but goodness gracious, that's not a good combo.
And that's the sad part, is that when you're in Hollywood and you're, from Nebraska, and you go out there hoping fame and fortune, and someone's like, oh, I got you. It's just Jesus. Right. And then they're like, yeah, I found it.
Oh, no.
Super fascinating.
Oh, gosh.
Holly, what's our train wreck of the day?
A Florida man is behind bars because he was strolling around through a park naked.
Oh.
When they arrested this man for public nudity, he gave he's like, well, here's why. I mean, this is wide open for you today. Why is this man strolling around in the park? What excuse did he give?
Call us up, and just for guessing, we're going to get you a good meal at Dave's Hot Chicken. They've got 2 locations in Plaza and the University area, and they have these new chicken bites that are so delicious. So call us up so we can get you this. 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7